99.7. Super Hits Radio. Joy 99.7.
No, don't say Sam is Ben Kebi. Or am I lying?
It is, yeah.
Don't say Sam. That's transliteration. Anyway, guys, let's get into the papers.
So say I start with the Daily Graphic, where the banner headline is Nuisance Billboards Clutter Accra Streets. Ceremonial routes not spared. I've been trying to find out what a ceremonial route is all morning. President Akufo-Addo re-elected ECOWAS chairman, congratulations to him, will continue to make huge savings for country. That's the audit service giving that assurance. And on the election petition, Rojo Metal-Nunu testifies today. Let's see what's on the back. 30 Buipe Tamale road crash victims discharged. And Reich Air donates disposable overalls to GIDC. Is it Rick Air or Reich Air? Yeah, there we go. That's it for the Daily Graphic.
All right. So the Daily Guide, Kojo, on the back page, PSG talked too much about Messi, and that's Barcelona coach speaking. Morocco, Mali, grab Chan final tickets. Ashimota Golf Ladies support Kolebu Breast Surgical Department. That's really nice. Kotoko can win the league. That's according to their coach, Johnson Smith. He's optimistic that Kotoko will finish as winners of this year's league. Yeah, that should be interesting. On the front day, Judgment Day for Takoradi Girls Kidnappers, Missing Babies Saga. You remember that story?
Yeah.
3 mothers petition Iyoko. I'll bring you more on that if we have some time. Akufo-Addo re-elected ECOWAS chairman, and 15 MPs get COVID, says the speaker. And yesterday we talked about this issue with the MPs that have tested COVID, and also some parliamentary staff as well. The worrying thing about this was the fact that some of the members of parliament were still coming to parliament, even though they knew they had COVID. And so the deputy speaker, on behalf of the speaker, had asked that they not come and that the rest of them get tested.
You see, anymore, if Carlos Ahinkra, when he decided to go and monitor elections, registration processes, resigned after that, if the speaker has actually chastised him for snatching a ballot, ballot papers, I think those MPs who tested positive and still went to Parliament should be dealt with by Parliament.
In exactly the same way.
Yes.
And you see, this is a matter of accountability to all of us. We're in a public health crisis. So I wonder, at what point will we start sacrificing rights like confidentiality and privacy for the benefit of the greater good? Because these people are infectious individuals who insist on going about their daily business, interacting with people, whether in their constituencies or in the capital city here in Accra, as they go about their parliamentary duties. They insist on interacting with people, which means they are putting us all at risk.
Exactly.
Now, in the Weekend Crusading Guide, MPs attack Speaker over threats to publish their COVID test status is the banner headline. So apparently they are fighting back, and there are some MPs who, I mean, we don't even know whether they are part of the infected or not, but they are insisting that the Speaker's threat to actually name those who are infected and refuse to stay away from Parliament, his threat to name them is unfair. Okay, so we've got people like Roxanne Nelson, Dafia Mekpo, and Andrew Mercer, both lawyers, by the way, insisting that it would not be a good idea for the speaker to name them. Well, somebody should name them because they are a threat to the public. And these are our leaders. These are our leaders. Right? Some of these people are probably going to be, tapped by the president for ministerial positions.
Yeah.
And they are putting the nation at risk. They are putting the public at risk because they are infected and they refuse to do the right thing. So who should do the right thing if they won't? And where is this nation going to go if we allow this sort of behavior? I'm scandalized, honestly. Somebody should name them. If not the speaker, the Ghana Health Service, somebody should name them if they insist on putting the rest of the
public at
risk. At risk.
Yeah. Okay. So something that maybe should make you smile a little bit, moving away from this. Some of our music is making it into Hollywood.
Woohoo!
So Shatawale's Ayo and My Level hit songs feature in American movie Black Beach, which is about a lawyer. And then, of course, we know that Bisa Keda's Asil was on Jingle Jangle over Christmas, and that has earned an NAACP nomination. So it looks like our musicians are doing well.
And I'm particularly happy for Bisa Kede because, he was being trolled at the point that he only performs at funerals and what have you. And so, yes, he was being trolled that he performs only at funerals. So I'm happy that at least he's been able to, achieve this. Good morning, Bisa Kede, and congratulations. I'm happy.
Congratulations. Yeah.
There's another song that's also featuring in a TV show, I think. I think it's Skolum by VVIP.
Book
Book bag.
No, not that one.
Oh, Skolum.
Oh, make an enter, Skolum.
Oh, VVIP, yes.
Yes. Baby.
People were trying to
Oh, I
fact
believed
check my
in you.
Skolum.
I was on your side.
Kolum is
Book
yeah,
bag.
back.
Yeah.
And Skolum
Skolum
is
is VVIP.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
a great tune, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah,
I've
you
got.
go.
I started with the weekend crusading guide when I said MPs attack speaker over threats to publish the COVID test status. But also on the front page, Akufo-Addo continues for second term as ECOWAS chair. I'm not an autocratic leader. Fantiakwa South DCE refutes claims and ignore my opponent's propaganda. Asseswa DCE fires back. Sutem chiefs and elders commend Nawara Mining Company over corporate social responsibility is the final story on the front page.
Kojo, in the middle, the census spread of the Ghanaian Times, distribution of COVID-19 AstraZeneca vaccines. Ghana receives 2.4 million doses end of February. UN COVAX facility confirms. On one hand, this is good news. On the other hand, I'm not really seeing any education being done about vaccinations and what it means. And we know how we are. Like I always say, there's so many conspiracy theories out there. This is something new that's going to be introduced. We need to start the education now. I even have questions. And because you hear about how sometimes it's a prophylaxis as opposed to, complete vaccine. You hear about some of the side effects. There's so many things that we don't know that we need to be taught about. So as much as this is good news, can we get some education started on that?
Absolutely. And that's an uphill task, by the way.
Indeed.
We haven't even succeeded in educating the majority of
About
the
the
public on
actual
how to wear
COVID-19.
masks.
Even on the existence of COVID-19.
We haven't managed that. And now we have to educate them on the vaccine. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to get started if we're going to succeed.
Exactly. So on the back page, Legon cities hold Karela in Accra. On the front page of the Ghanaian Times, President Akufo-Addo gets ECOWAS chair second term nod. Health analysts are urging the burying of used nose masks.
Burying?
Yes, they're asking that we bury them. Let me just tell you about it. So an environmental health analyst at the AMA has bemoaned the indiscriminate disposal of used nose masks in the country and advised the public to bury them. Now, she's saying that the surgical ones are biodegradable. So if you bury them, it avoids endangering the lives of animals and marine species. Okay, anyway, so I guess it's another option. If they're biodegradable, then, Yeah, okay. That's it. A nightclub manager arrested for attacking police. That's it for the Ghanaian Times.
Right. So here's today's word of God. It's from Amos chapter 1 verse 13.
Oh, how I wish it will apply to Churchill.
I will not revoke its punishment because they ripped open the pregnant women of Gilead. I don't see Churchill in there.
No.
But I do see this headline. Armed robbers open fire on woman in labor. Ambulance driver also shot.
I saw that
I saw that yesterday.
Yeah.
Scary story. They were robbing an ambulance.
Why? For what? Paracetamol or injections or what?
I wonder. Anyway, Also on the front page, read the blow-by-blow account of today's election petition in Monday's issue. So today, of course, we're expecting Roger Metal Nunu to mount the stand. You can read about it on Monday in the Chronicle. Akufo-Addo retained as ECOWAS chair. And on the back page, a bunch of sports stories, starting with Man United welcome Everton to Old Trafford. Embattled Real Madrid face Huesca. Have I said that right? Juve and Roma in KG encounter, and Inter Milan Fiorentina in face-off today. That does it for me.
So there's an interesting headline on the front page of The Finder. Africa Legal Associates completes engagement with Imara on monetization of gold royalties project, and a picture of Nanajwa Hackman Esquire, Gabi's wife, also on the front page of the Daily Statesman. I'm just thinking that the way in recent times she's been on the front page of the PVC, check like maybe some posts go by, so they are preparing us maybe. But anyway, great.
Who is they?
Oh, it was a joke. Let's move on.
Help me understand the joke.
Other story, it's okay. Don't put me in trouble. Other stories on the front page of The Finder. Zipline delivers 1 million vaccines to hard-to-reach areas. And then there's a story on Ken Oforiatta, the saint. That's it for The Finder. Kojo, do you have any more papers? Should I just do this?
I do not. Go on.
Okay, so Ghana listed for 2.4 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine by March. That story again, ALA completes engagement with South Africa's Imara. And on the back page, Klopp has been speaking. Liverpool manager says team not fresh mentally and physically. And you do have another paper.
I do have another one, the Business and Financial Times. Unutilized gas menace to increase. Details on page 3, as government is already paying over $700 million annually for this unutilized gas. Market opens the year sustaining bullish surge, and that's a Ghana Stock Exchange market report. Ghana to get over 2.4 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines by second quarter of 2021. These are the COVAX AstraZeneca ones, not the entirety of what the president says we will have by the end of the second quarter, which is actually about 17.6 million doses. Behavioral change can easily reverse recent spikes in coronavirus infection and active cases. That's a story on page 5. On the back, Vodafone comes to the aid of motorcycle accident victim, and this one, pass advertising bill, else ACFTA will take over industry. Now, this is important, by the way, okay, because this is the Advertising Association calling for this, Advertising Association of Ghana. They're saying that because of ACFTA, there will soon be that liberalization, allowing other advertising companies from other countries in Africa to do business in Ghana. Now, they feel that the Ghanaian industry should be protected because, well, guess what? Nigerian advertising agencies have so much money, can do so much if they are enabled to operate in other countries, including Ghana. And they might end up edging out the Ghanaian advertising industry. So there's a need for the law to be passed, which will have some protections for them, so that even when other countries with their big money come in to the advertising space in Ghana, they will still be protected and be able to make a living.
Okay.
All right, so let's get to our online news review brought to us by Zenith Bank in your best interest and Goyle Good Energy. So, going cashless has never been this convenient and exciting. Goyle e-payment system is now compatible with the GH-Link, that's the national payment platform. And what that means is that you can use your GH-Link card on Goyle POS machine to purchase fuel, and every fuel purchased is recorded automatically on your monthly bank statement, helping cardholders to track and manage their expenses. So go ahead and use your GH-Link card to buy fuel and all lubricants from any of Goyle's over 400 stations across Ghana. Go cashless and protect yourself and stick to all COVID-19 protocols in these times. Goyle Good Energy, Goyle Yenara Yenzi.
Okay, so my joy online, I was misled by EC officials to sign some collation sheets. Metal Nunu tells Supreme Court, and like Kojo has been saying, he will take the stand today. 15 MPs, 56 parliamentary staff test positive for COVID-19, that's according to Alban Backbin. And there's a story on post-COVID-19 complications killing many who have recovered. That's according to the Ridge Hospital medical director. And this is important. The FDA has not approved hydrogen peroxide as COVID-19 COVID-19 treatment. That's according to the Ghana Medical Association. Let's move to citynewsroom.com. Stop hijacking Council of State elections. Neil Lante van der Poel to MMDCEs. Supreme Court to resume hearing Mohammed's petition today. And Parliament to sit only twice a week after 15 MPs and 56 staff test positive for COVID. Meanwhile, Dr. Park has been speaking, and he says shut down Parliament for 14 days over COVID-19 infections. That'll be interesting to see, because we know that the ministers are being vetted next week and from Wednesday the 10th. So that could affect that. Okay, so BBC.com. U.S. House votes to punish extremist Republican. Africa Live, Burkina Faso open to talks with Islamist militants. And Dominic Ongwen, from child abductee to rebel commander. Also, former child soldier convicted of war crimes. And there's some cricket as well, if you're a cricket fan, on BBC.com. That's it for our online news review.
Well, thank you very much, Enimwa and Kojo, for joining us with the news review here on the Super Morning Show. It's time for the BBC News, brought to us by Fidelity Bank, Believe With Us, and Provident Insurance Company Limited. With Provident, man, you are covered. But first, some few messages from our partners.
Hey, Baba, Charlie, I want a haircut. Quick, I have somewhere to be before noon.
Charlie, why are you in so much hurry? It's a woman, huh?
I want to use the bank in the city.